Hey guys, what's going on? Red here, and today we are going to do a Q&A video. So in the last video I did, which was Exodus Season 3, I Need Help, where I asked you about should the player be voiced, and most of y'all said yes, so yes, the player will be voiced. I also asked for questions for a Q&A video, which we are doing right now, which is this video that you are now watching. So let us begin. Leon Plays Redstone and More asked, what inspired Exodus? So that's a long answer. So I'll try to make it as brief as possible. 4 years ago, I had a bucket server for me and my brothers to play on, and I made this little zombie mini game where there was like a little zombies and you had to go through these areas and zombies would try to eat you, but you fought them off. It was basically zombie survival, going through little areas. That was pretty much what it was. And then like 2 years later, when I started college, or about 2 years later, I tried to recreate it for some friends of mine, and basically that's what Exodus Season 1 started out as, just as like a little pet project. It wasn't going to be an adventure map. It just I was building it, and then probably around the end of episode 1 of building it, I changed my mind and was like, hey, this is fun, like just after playing testing it, why not like release it to everyone? Make it a map. And so I decided I would do that after thinking about it for like a week. But I didn't want to release just a regular zombie map. So I decided to incorporate the idea of a TV show. Well, I had multiple ideas, but TV show was the one that won. And the reason why it's a competition TV show was because I kind of took the idea of, if you've ever seen like the TV show Survivor, which is still airing now, like it's on its 30-something season, basically I took kind of the idea of that and threw it into Minecraft as a zombie map. So that's what inspired Exodus, and then where it took off from there for Exodus Season 2, that's a whole nother story, which I think someone else asked in another question, so we will get to that. Leon Plays also asked, any 1,000 sub special ideas in mind? Yes, I do have an idea. I haven't done it yet because we're still a little ways off, but I'm still also considering some things. But yes, there will be a 1,000 sub special. Favorite YouTuber is also another question. So favorite YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber is probably Vanoss Gaming. You've probably heard of him. He's pretty big. But like that whole group of people, like just doing like funny moments, it's hilarious. That's probably my favorite. I also watch like a whole bunch of Minecraft stuff too, but Vanoss Gaming is probably my favorite one as of right now. So the next question, do you play any sports? I don't play any sports currently, although I did play soccer for 7 years? I think it was 7 years. I played soccer through middle school, a little bit in elementary school, then middle school, and then high school. So I played soccer for a long time. Jedi Triple H asked, what do you normally do for fun in Minecraft besides making a map? Because that's what I normally do, make a map. But besides a map, I usually play like mini games, or I occasionally I'll do survival with some like a group of friends I have. So I'll do survival, but it's mainly like mini games and stuff. Just kind of, just taking a break from building a map. Awesome1 Minecraft asked, what is your favorite map genre? My favorite map genre is definitely adventure maps, because you get to incorporate like a storyline, and it's really cool. Like it can be really cool if done right, and you can put all these features in. It's awesome. So adventure maps are definitely my favorite. What is your favorite map? I assume I can't say my own, so let's see. Other maps I've played, I'm gonna have to say Asleep was probably my favorite, just because it was such a small map that was really, really, really good. Like, voice acting was, I think there was voice acting in that. Or no, there wasn't. No, there was no voice acting. I can't remember if there was voice acting or not. But the storyline was really cool and unique, and it was great. I enjoyed it tremendously. I wasn't expecting it to be like super, super awesome, but wow. It was really good. What YouTuber inspires you the most? I don't know if there's any specific one, like they all do, all the ones I watch. But if I had to say which one inspired me initially, it was probably Captain Sparkles. He was probably the initial one who inspired me. Who are you rooting for in the NFL playoffs? Okay, listen, I live in Alabama. It's a football state, like everyone talks about football. And I'm one of the few people who live here who do not know anything about football. Like, at all. I know nothing. I don't know the rules. I just see people, like, go wham, slam. Oh, wait, we're paused? Okay, we played for like 2 seconds. What happened? Where's the ball? I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know anything about football, so I'm gonna say I'm rooting for everyone. That way, at least I'm partially right. Not 100% wrong, but just partially right, because at least one of them will win, I think. MaviZ64 asked, what's your college major like, and is it hard? For those of you who don't know, my college major is communications with a focus in broadcasting and a minor in film. So basically what I do is like, I learn about how to make films, movies, TV shows, radio, news stuff, social media, all that kind of fun stuff that, you know, goes with film and TV shows and recording and audio equipment, all of that fun stuff, and editing. It's fun. I enjoy it. Personally, I don't find it that hard, at least not yet. There's been a few classes that are a little tough, but for the most part, it's not hard. Like, I don't have to study for, like, well, I do have to study for quizzes, but not for, I don't have to, like, memorize masses amount of terms like some majors do, like biology and chemistry. And I don't have to do a ton of math, although math is a different story because I have a whole story related to math. Don't get me started on math. But personally, I don't find it hard. It's just a whole bunch of projects that you have to do. So you have to have good time management skills in order to get it all done, which I think I do. I seem to get everything done, so I assume I have at least decent time managing skills. So he also asked, why is Ivrin referred to as Lord and not a king or something? So he's referring to Lord Ivrin, who is the main antagonist in Exodus Season 2. He's the big alien dude who kills people and is kind of scary. So Ivrin is referred to as a Lord because Lord Ivrin sounds scary and not Captain Ivrin or King Ivrin. It just sounds awkward. Lord Ivrin sounds a whole lot more like, ooh, evil and menacing. That's the primary reason why. There's also the backstory reason why, because like his whole planet got blown up. He's like, he and his crew are the last ones of his species. And basically, he was a captain, but now he's like the leader of what's left of his people. So everyone refers to him as Lord Ivrin, and that's the main reason why he's called Lord. So Mavi also asked, what inspired some of the characters in Exodus Season 2 / Exodus Season 2 in general? So Exodus Season 2 is actually an adaptation of a screenplay script I wrote about 2-3 years ago. That actually now does need some work because it could be a whole lot better now. But it was actually, I took the characters and some of the plot from that script and put it into Exodus Season 2. So like the Captain Hollis Monroe, is actually the main character in the script, but she kind of takes a back seat in Exodus Season 2 because of the player and the TV show being incorporated, and the TV show is the main thing in Exodus. So she kind of took a back seat, but her kind of character in general is similar. It's not the same, but it's similar to what it was in the script. And then Ivrin was also taken from the script and put into the map. And Ivrin was the main bad guy in it, as it is in the map. But in the script, he's actually human, and his army aren't aliens. Like, there's no aliens in the script. They're actually synthetic organisms, and they're basically trying to replace all life with synthetic life. So, yeah, I'm explaining this terribly, but I could go on for a while trying to explain it. It just kind of took some of the aspects of that and put it into the map and combined it with what was Exodus Season 1, and just kind of twisted it and kind of made it different. I mean, it has aspects of it. So what's your favorite game? I will say Minecraft, but I'm also assuming you probably want me to say other than Minecraft. So I like Fallout a lot. Call of Duty, I play that, although I haven't played Call of Duty in a while. But like first-person shooter games, I love those. I'm not great at them, but you know, I'm decent. I can get a positive KD in most games. I also like Civilization 5, but that game's kind of hard. I mean, I can record it, but it takes forever to play a game all the way through, like several hours. And then to make it entertaining, you should probably play it with other people. I know other people who have the game, but you gotta sit there for 5 hours and try and record that. And I don't know if my computer has enough memory to record it, so I probably won't record it. Maybe stream it at some point, maybe. But yeah, so favorite game is probably Fallout other than Minecraft, and then I like Civ 5 and like first-person shooter games. Final question is from Jeremiah Ambush 1233J Duran. Will there be an Exodus Season 4? And the answer to that is no. There will not be an Exodus Season 4. Mainly because the primary reason why is because Exodus will finish in Exodus Season 3. Like, the storyline completes itself. Like, Exodus Season 1 is really straightforward, and then it branches off a little bit for like Exodus Season 2, then it closes up a little bit because it, you know, comes back together. And then Exodus Season 3 is like wide open because no one has guessed what actually happens yet. Like, some people have messaged me and are like, is this what happens? Is this what happens? Is this what happens? I generally won't respond to those kind of things. I do occasionally, but so far no one is right. No one is right. Of course, I haven't given you a lot of information to go on, but yeah. Exodus Season 3, it has multiple endings, and it can end in so many different ways. And the world changes a lot depending on, like, one ending in Exodus Season 3, it's like, oh yay, happy day, everything's gonna be great and good and awesome. While another one is like, oh god, nukes fell and boom, 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 everything's destroyed. That's not a spoiler. I mean, it doesn't have to happen. If I were to make a map after Exodus Season 3 that is related to Exodus and takes place after Exodus Season 3, it would be very dependent on what you chose in Exodus Season 3 to happen. Like, it would be completely different depending on what you chose. And really, the story is finished at the end of Exodus Season 3. Like, there's not really much to go on aside from, well, I can't really say because that would be a spoiler and possibly ruin the whole map. If I'm able to do what I want to do for the series, to finish off the series, it's gonna be amazing and it's really, really cool. But I have yet to really test it too much, but I'm pretty sure I know how to do most of it, and I'm pretty sure it's possible. So it will be awesome if I can do it, and hopefully I can do it. I better be able to do it. So that's it. That's all the questions I have time for today. If you have any more questions, be sure to ask me in the comments below, and I will get to answering them in the next Q&A video. So, until next time, goodbye.